Well, the time has come, ladies and gentlemen. Let's explore Lego in 2026 and see if the prices are really as outrageous as we think they are. The sets, the detailing. They have some cool sets, but is this really anything I would buy? I was going to get my brother a gift, so I went up to my local Target. This was right before Christmas. I had to walk out of the store because I couldn't justify knowing all these alternative sets and the Chinese sites, and they say, well, you should buy American. It's Lego, yeah, but it's a monopoly, and that actually shouldn't be allowed. It's a de facto monopoly on building blocks. Then they say, well, we have to pay for all the licensing. That's why the sets cost so much. Yeah, sure. That's why they raised all the prices during COVID. Then they never brought them back down. And now the price per piece is just outrageous. And the set designs are getting a lot worse. So I actually haven't navigated the Lego page in a while. And listen, when I was younger, I got a lot of Lego sets. I think the Lego modulars are very nice. They got all these botanical sets now. Not a big fan of those. But, you take a look at something like this. This is a 2,000 piece set. It's over $200. I mean, what are we doing? This set, it doesn't even cover a 24 by 24 base plate. A 5-year-old could put this together in like 30 minutes. And now the sets are all based on minifigures. I never really got it with minifigures. I mean, I guess I can kind of understand the idea of collecting a ton of minifigures and having them lined in a row. I never got the idea of displaying sets with minifigures. I think it takes away from the set design. But the people love the minifigures. Now I don't know about this set because these minifigures are just generic, but like you look at the Star Wars minifigures, we can go to Star Wars right now. We're going to go to theme. Let's go to all themes. Let's go high to low. Let's go price. Well, all right, we'll go to architecture. We'll go price high to low, see the highest price. So it's this castle. What is that, a scale for ants? I think it's a lower than an ant scale. That's a scale for a microscopic worm. $280 for that. That's not even close to good enough scale. Notre Dame. You could buy the Baca version, which is, I think, what is it, 8,000 pieces? That's scaled minifigure scale for, what does it go for, around the same price? So double the pieces, same price, probably better building experience too as well. Like, what are these things, man? These things, the scale is just, now this is kind of cool, I guess. This would be a cool display piece on a desk. It's very small, it works. $120, $130. This Statue of Liberty, I've actually built this set. So the Statue of Liberty there, but this actually wasn't even what I was looking for. I thought this would have the modulars and everything like that. Is that maybe in the creator? Oh, here's the big Lego set, the Lego modular, the Batman modular. Arkham's Asylum. $300 for this. The one that I got, it's around 7,500 pieces. It's 232 by 32s, and then there's actually an extended piece, and you could get it for like 150. And it's a lot more detailed, a lot more, because this is a corner set, and people were trying to brag about it and say it's this great set. I was like, yeah, I've seen an actual 232 by 32 base plate modular of this Asylum, and it's significantly better than this. Now, again, with something like this, they're going to say, well, it's the minifigures. All right, I guess if you like the minifigures, if you like the minifigures, that's, maybe that's what makes it cost so much. I don't really care about the minifigures, honestly. I think the display aspect is the most important. This is a pretty cool Batman logo. I'll give them that. It's just an abstract set. You've got the Batmobile. It's not, I mean, what's the scale of that? I guess it is minifigure scale. The Batmobile, under 1,000 pieces? You got to be kidding me. For $100, under 1,000 pieces. But you've got all that, and then let's go back here. Let's go to, is this the creator, or is this like a child thing? This, I guess, is a Hummingbird series or something. Some little child thing. Don't want to look at that. Where's the actual creator? Fortnite, really? They're price gouging these kids to shit. What's this team member? This is $250. The burger, $15 for the burger. What are these things? These little rodents are $25. This little dragon is $110. This is barely 1,000 pieces. These are some, the llama. What even is this? This is like 3 pieces that a kid would like pick up, and it costs $23. I guess because the banana is a minifigure, it costs that much. Yeah, that is just, those are just not good sets, I guess. Lord of the Rings, they got some good sets for Lord of the Rings. This is a nice set, but you could get it a lot cheaper, alternative. And I'm not saying to do that because that is a ripoff in terms of, but again, think about it. People say, well, they have to do this, they have to price gouge like this because they have to get the licensing from Lord of the Rings. These are plastic pieces, mass produced. It probably costs for something like this, I'm being honest, for 2,000. It probably cost them $20 for 2,000 pieces of this plastic. I'm not even kidding you. And it's less and less because it's mass produced. So there are millions of these sets produced or millions of these pieces produced, and they're going to price gouge it to $269. I mean, I think a fair price is maybe $150 for this from Lego. I think it's a fair price. We're going to go over $100 more than that. See, I don't know about that one. I think it's a cool looking set. I'm not a big fan of how, you've got all these little lingering pieces that you can't really display together. I like when it's just one base plate and it's squared. But I do like the look of this set. It's pretty sweet. I'm not telling people to buy the knockoff, but I mean, it's just like, it's a bit overpriced for something like that, let's be honest. Rivendell, amazing set. That's $500. I didn't realize that. I thought it was like 300. It's a beautiful set. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about. It's a lot of money for that when you look at some of the other ones. You look at the extension. It's crazy. They have a mock extension which attaches to this. It's more pieces. This is a mock and it's a Chinese, variant. It's more pieces than this and it's like $200. This is $500. I think it's 7,000 pieces, the extension to this. So if you have this set, there's an extension to it. It's like more pieces than this, and it costs $200. This is $500. $500 for a Lego set. It's a lot of money. And then you've got this. This is a pretty cool tower. $460 for under 5,500 pieces. I mean, I guess the minifigures maybe help it. If you're into the minifigures, the rare ones, the exclusive ones. Look, definitely Lego retains value. It retains value. If you buy the set, you build it, you could probably sell it in a few years, especially if it retires. It'll probably appreciate a little bit. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes they just refuse to retire them. It just depends. Let's take a look at Star Wars. Millennium Falcon. This is an OG. This is a great set. It's a great set. 7,500 pieces. You'll take out you'll take out some of the money that goes to your kid's college to get it for $1,000, $849.99. It's a lot of money. I mean, this is a beautiful looking set, though. It'd be a great display piece. And it's a big set. It is. $850. Yeah, I'm not going to be paying that. Then you've got this. They call this the Death Slice. A lot of people very upset. The new Death Star is not a sphere. Yeah, it looks like a diorama. Not something I'd be interested in. I'm sure it's very tall, and it is detailed. Like, people were saying, all the rooms are very detailed. The minifigure count is insane. $1,000. $1,000 for that. I mean, again, you get a ton of minifigures, and it's tall. It is tall. So, you go into a room, and it invokes something, but it's more of a diorama. It's not an actual realistic-looking set. That's why people were very angry about it. Man, this attack cruiser is almost $700. Bruh. I mean, there's no way I would pay these prices. Look at this thing. This thing is like 5 pieces total. It's like for a third grader, it costs $100. It's not even 1,000 pieces. This is where they really mark them up because of the minifigures, I guess. Look at this. This is 7 pieces that like a third grader can jumble together, and it's $90. All of these smart plays. Shouldn't these smart play sets be like $20? Dude, this is like this is a scale for a miniature a miniature Yoda or something. I mean, what is this scale? How is this $80? This scale is like this. This is the set. This is the length of the set. It's $80. I don't understand it. And then you've got this gingerbread. This might be the best thing. This gingerbread. AT-AT, $60. Actually, not a bad price point for that. Wait, let's actually just go to, because there's so many sets here. Go to high-low. We'll see. This sale. Jabba the Hutt. Oh, they got Jabba the Hutt on here. This is actually pretty cool looking, but it's $500. Look at this. $500 for this. All right, it's got some length to it. Oh man, look at that. Jabba the Hutt. Maybe Jabba the Hutt, the minifigure, is probably worth like $100. Maybe that's why. But like, look at some of this stuff. I just don't see some of this. Like, how is this $230? There, it's just a ship. Shouldn't it be like $99.99? The Dark Falcon, that's pretty cool, but it looks small as hell. I wonder what the scale is of this, because this looks like a darker Millennium Falcon. I think that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I actually built a set like this where it came off like that. It was a Millennium Falcon, but it was not a detailed one, and it kind of layered off like that. Maybe back in like 2012. Maybe around there. But this is when it starts getting really crazy. When you start seeing the $100 ships, just wait till you see these $100. Well, they're actually not on here. Maybe they're $70 ships. I don't know. Like, what is this? There's nothing to it. Why would you get this for $70? The set is not even 500 pieces. How long does that take to build? Legitimately, like 20 minutes for $70? I just don't see the point. All right, let me try and find the creator series. Oh, the ideas. This has got to be marked up. Yeah, these ideas, the Goonies. I mean, I guess it's cool. I wouldn't buy this, but it is kind of cool. $330, almost 3,000 pieces. This is almost a modular, wow, but not quite. Nah, not really. It's basically priced like a modular, maybe a little bit more. This cat, $100. Oh, dude, I have a crazy story about this set. So now, again, it's like a knockoff. You don't want to do this, but there's an extended version of this set. So I think you can see this is two 32 by 32. There's one 32 by 32, another 32 by 32. You've got this botanical garden. It's pretty nice. It's detailed. This is $330. There's an extension that involves a staircase and then an entire lower area with two more 32 by 32s. I haven't put it together. I bought it. It was $130. Now again, I'm not saying to do that but it is insane. And then they say, well, what are you, Chinese? Well, I mean, these are plastic bricks. And they mark them up like crazy. And if you want to be a cuck to Lego, I mean, it is what it is. And also, it's not even about the Lego sets. What about the Chinese brands that make their own plastic bricks? These are plastic bricks. You can call them Legos. But the reality is they're building blocks. They've like co-opted the name. A steamboat I mean, it is a nice display piece, but you could buy such a nice, just normal model of a ship for like $200, I feel like, if you really wanted a display piece. A minifigure vending machine, that's actually kind of cool. But it's not large enough. You can only fit like 12 of them in there. This would be cool if you could fit like 50 minifigures in here, and then you could get it for like a birthday party or something. That would be kind of cool, honestly. If people like minifigures, I don't really care about minifigures, but it's an interesting idea. All right, where is the actual... Oh, the Lego City sets have been destroyed. The Lego City sets. I used to get Lego City sets when I was younger. Look at how bad I mean, this is just... This set doesn't even have a back to it. Well, I guess none of them technically had a back to them, but $200 for this. I just don't see it. I mean, obviously this is for younger kids and stuff, but it's not even 2,000 pieces. The only thing you can kind of justify an expensive train because at least it has functionality. like it's motorized. So you can kind of maybe, this is one to where I could kind of justify just because, again, you can play with it constantly. You could put it around a Christmas tree. I always thought that was cool. I had several Lego. Like, look at this train station. There is nothing to this. I remember seeing this train station and I was like, it's basically a quarter of a building. It's legitimately a quarter of a building. It's not even like there's an attempt to complete anything. I'm still, let me see if I can find. Harry Potter normally has some good stuff. Man, $400. Look, what is the scale on that? There's no way there's any backs to these at all. Yeah. $400. I mean, maybe, I mean, I don't see how that's justifiable. This is like a quarter of a set as well. That's the other thing is they're not even, this castle, it's decent. I actually used to have this set, but the scale of it is really, really lacking. But I mean, it's a good display piece, and you could say that might be the most justifiable like purchase in terms of the price. Although 400, I mean, you could find stuff alternative for so much cheaper than that, so much cheaper. And the building experiences are still fine. I don't really see. But I mean, with the alternative bricks, it's a lot of it's a lot of mocks, it's a lot of sets that are designed that are completely foreign to these Lego designs. But I seriously can't find the modular. Do you just search modular or something? I mean, what is going on here? This is a nice looking modular. I give them credit for this design. So they still have a few module. Wow, they haven't retired these. So they're modulars. See, I actually don't really like the museum. I guess it's just the horizontal buildings I don't like. This jazz club I think is well put together. This corner is fine. This shopping street, they're all around the same in terms of pieces. The hotel they still have. This is their newest one. So yeah, I mean it's detailed. It's got a back. That's really what you need with Lego. I mean that's where we're at now. What is this showing? Is it not 130 32 by 32 base plate? No, I think it's just showing it connects to other modular buildings. But yeah, so that's basically the state of Lego, the current state of Lego. I mean, I can't really justify buying Lego. I mean, unless it's like maybe but I don't even know. It would have to be if you like let's take a look at their new sets. It would have to be if you like a fringe set that is very rare, maybe something like that. But I don't even know, man. What is going on here? Stranger Things. The way I display them, I don't see. I mean, Ewok Village is an amazing set. Lego's produced great sets before 100%. I'm not disputing it, but the price points of these and also even the sets themselves, I feel like I've graduated from the Lego stuff and it's just not worth it. I mean, just to even build any type of city, it's going to cost you. And these cities, by the way, are filled with these type of sets that really aren't all that detailed. And it's like, what can you even buy? Like 4 or 5 modulars. They have a total of $1,200 for 4 modulars for 5 modulars. It's just too expensive, and the sets are not good enough. I mean, that's really the bottom line when it comes to Lego at this point. So that's what I would say that's my take on Lego. I mean, there are if you like minifigures, I guess Lego, but that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Make sure you like the video down below. Thank you.